The acronym BRIC, coined in 2001 by economist Jim O'Neill, originally referred to Brazil, Russia, India and China. These rapidly developing economies were predicted to reshape the global economic landscape. In 2009, BRIC transformed into BRICS with the inclusion of South Africa, marking a shift to a more geopolitical grouping. Fast forward to 2024, and BRICS underwent a significant expansion. Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran and the UAE joined the bloc, followed by Indonesia in early 2025. This expanded group, informally referred to as BRICS Plus, represents a conscious effort to create a multipolar world order. The inclusion of oil-rich nations like Iran and the UAE adds significant weight to the bloc's energy portfolio. The addition of African nations like Egypt and Ethiopia reflects the continent's growing strategic importance. This expansion is a testament to BRICS's growing global influence and its appeal as a platform for nations seeking an alternative to Western-dominated institutions. The roots of BRICS can be traced back to forums like the Russia-India-China Trilateral and the India-Brazil-South Africa Dialogue Forum. These platforms provided the initial impetus for collaboration among these emerging economies. The idea was further solidified by Russian Foreign Minister Yevgeny Primakov, who envisioned a multipolar world order. The formal establishment of BRIC in 2009 and its subsequent evolution into BRICS Plus demonstrate the growing convergence of interests among these nations. The expansion of BRICS is not merely symbolic, it has significant implications for global governance and the balance of power. With the inclusion of new members, BRICS Plus now represents a formidable force in the international arena. BRICS Plus has emerged as a significant economic force on the global stage. The combined GDP, PPP, of BRICS Plus nations now surpasses that of the G7, accounting for over 35% of global output. Some estimates even place this figure as high as 41%. This economic heft is a testament to the rapid growth experienced by BRICS nations, particularly China and India. China, with its massive economy, constitutes approximately 70% of the bloc's total GDP, making it the undisputed economic engine of BRICS Plus. However, the bloc's economic power extends beyond sheer size. BRICS Plus nations control a substantial portion of global resources, including oil, natural gas, and minerals. This economic clout translates into significant influence on global trade and investment patterns. BRICS nations are major trading partners for a vast number of countries across the globe. Their growing middle classes and increasing consumer spending power make them attractive markets for businesses worldwide. While the economic potential of BRICS Plus is undeniable, it is not without its challenges. The significance of BRICS Plus extends far beyond its economic might. The group plays a crucial role in global food and energy security. Together, BRICS Plus nations account for nearly half of the world's grain production, including essential staples like wheat, rice and sugarcane. This makes the bloc a vital player in ensuring global food security, especially in a world grappling with climate change and growing populations. The addition of new members has further strengthened BRICS Plus's position in the energy sector. The bloc now controls a staggering 42% of the global oil supply and accounts for 35% of total oil consumption, giving BRICS Plus considerable leverage in the global energy market. Russia, a major oil and gas exporter, plays a pivotal role in this domain. Beyond traditional energy sources, Russia is also expanding its influence in nuclear energy. It is involved in various nuclear power plant projects in several countries, including India and China. This highlights the bloc's commitment to diversifying energy sources and promoting clean energy alternatives. The ability of BRICS Plus to influence food and energy markets has far-reaching implications. It provides the bloc with strategic leverage on the global stage. One of the defining characteristics of BRICS Plus is its pursuit of financial independence and reduced reliance on Western-dominated financial systems. This ambition is evident in the bloc's various initiatives aimed at creating alternative financial mechanisms. One such initiative is the New Development Bank, established in 2015 as a counterpart to the World Bank. The NDB aims to fund infrastructure and sustainable development projects in emerging economies. Crucially, it conducts its lending operations in local currencies, thereby reducing dependence on the US dollar. Furthering this goal of de-dollarization, BRICS Plus established the BRICS Contingent Reserve Arrangement, acting as a safety net for members facing short-term balance of payments pressures. The bloc has also launched BRICS Pay, a digital payment system intended to facilitate cross-border transactions in local currencies. In a bid to enhance transparency and data sharing, BRICS Plus has introduced a joint statistical publication. This provides a platform for member nations to share economic data and coordinate their statistical methodologies. Moreover, the bloc is exploring the creation of a basket reserve currency, which would further reduce reliance on the US dollar in international trade and finance. The development of a BRICS cross-border payment system is also underway. This, coupled with a potential alternative to SWIFT, signals the bloc's commitment to creating a more multipolar financial system. Section 5. BRICS Plus, Reshaping the Global Order. The emergence and expansion of BRICS Plus signify a profound shift in the global balance of power. The bloc's growing economic and geopolitical clout challenges the long-standing dominance of Western institutions like the G7 and the World Bank. This shift is particularly evident in the increasing assertiveness of BRICS Plus nations in international foray. They are demanding a greater voice in global decision-making processes and advocating for reforms in international institutions to reflect the changing global order. The bloc's growing influence is reshaping global dynamics in several ways. Firstly, it provides a platform for developing countries to coordinate their positions on key global issues. Secondly, it offers an alternative model of global governance, one that is not solely driven by Western interests. Thirdly, it creates a more multipolar world order, where power is more evenly distributed among different nations and blocs. Section 6. Cooperation and conflict, internal dynamics within BRICS. While BRICS Plus presents a united front on the global stage, it is essential to acknowledge the internal dynamics at play within the bloc. Each member nation has its own set of interests and priorities, which can sometimes lead to disagreements and tensions. For instance, China's economic dominance within the bloc has raised concerns among some members about its growing influence. Similarly, there are historical border disputes between India and China that continue to be a source of friction. Despite these internal differences, BRICS Plus members have demonstrated a willingness to cooperate on areas of common interest. This is evident in their joint initiatives on issues like trade, finance, and development. The bloc's ability to manage these internal dynamics and find common ground will be crucial for its long-term success and its effectiveness in shaping the global order. One of the key challenges facing BRICS Plus is the need to develop effective mechanisms for decision-making and conflict resolution. The bloc's current structure lacks a formal framework for addressing disputes among its members. Establishing such mechanisms will be essential for building trust and ensuring the bloc's long-term viability. Section 7, BRICS and the Global South, a new era of collaboration. The expansion of BRICS Plus has significant implications for the Global South, a term broadly referring to developing countries in Asia, Africa, Latin America, and Oceania. BRICS Plus, with its emphasis on South-South cooperation and its commitment to reforming global governance, has emerged as a powerful voice for the developing world. The bloc's initiatives, such as the NDB and the CRA, are specifically designed to address the development needs of the Global South. These initiatives provide an alternative to traditional sources of financing, which are often seen as being too stringent and not tailored to the specific needs of developing countries. BRICS Plus also serves as a platform for the Global South to coordinate its positions on key global issues such as climate change, trade, and technology transfer. By speaking with a united voice, developing countries can exert greater influence in international negotiations and push for a more equitable global order. The bloc's focus on South-South cooperation is evident in its outreach to other developing countries and regional organizations. Section 8, a look ahead, the future of BRICS and its global impact. The upcoming BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro in July 2025 is being eagerly watched by observers worldwide. This summit is expected to be a pivotal moment for the bloc, as it seeks to solidify its strategic direction and further expand its global influence. The summit's theme, Strengthening Global South Cooperation for More Inclusive and Sustainable Governance, highlights the bloc's focus on reshaping international relations. One of the key items on the summit's agenda is expected to be the formalization of the BRICS Plus expansion. The summit is likely to witness the signing of accession agreements with the new members, paving the way for their full integration into the bloc. Another key focus area is expected to be the strengthening of BRICS Plus's financial architecture. This will likely involve discussions on expanding the role of the NDB, operationalizing the CRA, and exploring the feasibility of a BRICS Plus reserve currency. The summit's outcome will be closely analyzed for insights into the bloc's future direction and its potential to reshape the global order. Section 9. Conclusion: BRICS, a force to be reckoned with. The rise of BRICS Plus represents a significant development in international relations. From its humble beginnings as an economic concept, BRICS has evolved into a powerful geopolitical force, challenging the existing global order and advocating for a more multipolar world. The bloc's growing economic might, its influence on global food and energy security, its pursuit of financial independence, and its commitment to South-South cooperation have made it a force to be reckoned with. While internal challenges and external skepticism remain, the BRICS Plus experiment holds immense potential to reshape the global landscape. As the world grapples with complex challenges, the need for cooperation and dialogue has never been greater.